Welcome to Ghost Connections investigation for Saturday the 16th of April 2016. We're at a late 17th century farmhouse in the Weald of Kent to investigate some circumstances which have been reported to us by the occupiers. They've come to us with certain events that have occurred, and we came here a fortnight ago and spoke to them, and we'll show you some of their interviews with us before we actually start the investigation on film. However, the sun's just setting here, we've got here, we're going to set up our kit, and please stay with us and see what happens during the night. Hopefully this will be a good one.
I remember slightly looking to the right, and the smell, I don't know if you can smell when you're dreaming, I don't know, but the smell of damp, really wet, damp, horrible smell. And then the whole of my right side, because I was sitting up, the whole of my right side just went freezing cold, like ice cold. And then it was almost, it felt as if something almost like sucked into me. It felt like I'd just been sucked. And then I remember laying down and I couldn't move. I could not move to sit up. And then I remember I managed to sit up, and then as I looked at my bedroom window, my normal view of the bedroom window, both my window was visible in almost like tunnel vision, really, really strange. Like lots of round blurry bits, and then the window at the end, but through two eyes. And I remember saying to myself, oh, it's okay, I'm not scared, I'm okay, I'm okay. And then all of a sudden it was like a sucky feeling out on my left.
Wow.
And then I just laid there, just sort of like frozen, sort of just didn't know what to do. And it was terrifying.
Did you get a feeling of male or female or
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
Just that you didn't feel like you?
Just that I knew that there was something. It was almost like I was looking through its eyes. That's how it saw. Yeah. Well, that's, you know, it sounds weird, but if that's how they see, it's like lots of rings of tunnels, like a spiral cone, like that.
Got a really nice feel about it in here to me. I like it.
Walk into the other rooms.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Come and have a walk through.
I feel like there's an atmosphere in the kitchen. I couldn't pin it down to
that kitchen's freezing most of the time.
Okay.
It's freezing.
But then you almost feel it lift as you come through the door into here. This feels a lot lighter than the kitchen, which doesn't surprise me. Well, I was waiting for your answer when you were asked about whether anything happens in here.
Haven't noticed.
And then when you said no, you go, oh, okay, kind of.
But at the same
You think it feels lighter in here.
I feel like something's happened in here. Yeah,
I felt nice and blocked when I walked in here. It was
Did you?
warm in there.
I always feel like something has happened in here. I can't tell you what, but it's like it's different from in there, because I definitely feel something out there, but it's different in here because it's like the memory of something that happened in here, and I can't put my
This
finger
memory
on
of
what it
this
is.
family gathering or something. I mean, it could have been in here, but why would you chop? I mean, the chopping noise was literally, it was quite loud, and it was like, and then it would stop.
Right.
You could tell it was someone chopping on a chopping board.
Yeah.
So whether
No, I reckon that was probably through
the
there.
kitchen, do you think?
But then with no door in between, the sound's going to carry between two rooms.
Yeah.
And if
And
you're
once you've got
upstairs,
the
could you distinguish
chimney.
between the two? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're kind of second guessing really, because we end up looking for explanations once you hear.
Yeah, it's a rocking chair.
Do you?
Yeah.
I put myself in the mirror.
Do you feel that? Like a breeze, and
Might
it might have been you walking through it. Yeah.
I don't think we've had anything in here, apart from the cats, which now sleep up high
Oh,
on there. They used to
Oh,
sit
right.
on the sofa. For some
Oh, yeah,
reason,
so-
one's up high there.
spoiled.
And this, in fact, this is where I was sitting here, it was here where we were sitting, and Tony was sitting there, and that's when I saw the black shadow come from down the stairs and into the dining room.
Oh,
and
right.
Tony saw the white shadow come down the stairs and round the corner into there.
From here.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Different smell in here.
Hmm.
So it's slightly scented.
Yeah.
Something. Can't place it.
I just get very cold this room. It's always very cold.
In a rocking chair.
Actually, it was
Just-
just warm walking in.
Have you got any kind of air freshener or anything in here? Like
No.
or anything like that?
Not in here, no. No, this is my youngest son's room. But at the moment he's not sleeping in here.
Right.
He's sleeping in with the older one because he won't sleep on his own.
So what's he experienced? Has he been seeing stuff? You said?
What, the younger one or the older one?
The one who's in here.
My younger one actually only mentioned something the other night
Oh, yeah.
about the shadow of a fat man, he said.
Oh,
And I said, what, carrying a walking stick? He went, no mummy, a long pole
interesting.
at the end of his bed at the moment, in with Joshua,
Right.
so not in this room.
Not in here.
So he carries a long pole,
Because
does he?
apparently carries a long pole.
That's interesting, something to look into.
But he hasn't, I can't remember the last time he slept in here, because my oldest seems to drag him back out again,
Oh, right.
because he won't sleep on his own. So, at the moment, this room's not really used, but it is always very cold.
Hops historically. Hops.
Why would he come in with a pole, though? That's what I'm trying to think of, yeah.
That's why I thought
Mm.
they might see someone at the window at that point.
Stilts.
Where did he actually see him? Was it the window? Was it in the room?
I don't know whether
Oh.
this area is historic. I know why they do. hops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do it
that would
today.
make sense.
I don't know whether they did it then. They do today.
Yeah.
How old's the house?
It's actually a
late
bit-
1700s,
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
actually
Early
a bit newer
1800s.
than I thought. Fireplaces in most of the rooms.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
later development.
There's some energy in there.
The bathroom.
No,
Oh, in there.
yeah,
This
I
is
just
the
sense
window.
something.
Some kind of scent as I walked in.
Mm.
But he's also seen that little
Got dissipated the more I talked about it.
her looking out at him from inside, and he's
She's
also
probably like, yay, somebody can see me.
yeah.
Isn't she?
And he's also been here and said to me he's looked through to my room and he's seen her standing in my room. And I was like, thanks, Joe.
Have you spoken to any of the neighbours at Curiosity, and have they got any stories about this house they
I've
know?
spoken to the estate manager here,
Yeah.
and he said that there was a woman that lived here previously that used to talk about a ghost.
Oh.
Or should we say spirit, I don't know, energy, whatever you want to call it. But he never believed her.
Oh, right.
All right.
So, and he only told me that literally not that long ago.
Did he tell you that off the cuff, or did you start talking to him about what?
I started talking to him
Okay.
Yeah.
about,
Oh, and then he mentioned it.
and then he mentioned it.
Oh.
Right.
And then he mentioned, yeah, after that, so I was like, thanks for telling me.
Did he look at you like you were mad?
Yeah, he thinks I'm mad.
It's funny,
Yeah.
people who actually haven't experienced anything, they just don't
That's
believe, do
why-
they? Until you experience it yourself, you realise.
Yeah, so a lot of the time I don't actually bother telling anyone
Mm.
about it, knowing that people probably just think I'm mad or won't believe me. But this is the little window. He said that she was actually in the house.
Right.
He was down there by the stable, which is where the truck is now.
Oh, okay.
And he's walked up towards the hedge, and he's been down the bottom here and said that he could see her looking out of this window here, this little window.
All right.
And then this is my room, which you might.
Just want a quick look in there.
It's just saying, I had a really odd sensation in here.
Oh, what do you think?
In my feet.
Yeah.
And it's really odd, it's really difficult to understand, but they always felt, I can hear it again. It's almost like they're so cold, it's like ice. But
Really?
Up there.
Really?
And I've got this funny sensation running through my legs.
That's interesting.
I just don't understand that at all. This room makes me feel strange.
That room over there, it's got some energy in it as
Mm.
well, our boy's bedroom.
It's just haunted, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? Yeah.
find anything that made that noise. But I don't know how this room feels to you. But this is where we slept in the same position on the floor when we first moved in, which is when we heard the conversation downstairs.
Right.
So of course you've got
There's a
the
difference.
sound of probably carrying through the chimney
Yeah.
a bit.
Oh yeah, that makes sense from
Yeah.
the kitchen, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of floor slopes away there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
Floor
know.
goes down
Yeah,
there, doesn't
well,
it?
you always think they're going to fall off the edge.
Yeah.
Hence,
Still
all the,
funny.
the
It's an energy
furniture
as
doesn't
well, I
sit
think.
properly. It's not. It's not built properly. It doesn't sit because it all slides down that way.
Yeah. Furniture's built properly, it's just the floor. There's nothing more complicated to it other than that's what we do to get into it and get on a level playing field. And then we roll in with asking for stuff to happen, really. And then we take it from there.
We just listen to the noises of the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes, don't
The
they?
first one was behind me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'd put the door or floor. Yeah. Something over there. Yeah.
That religious. It's just getting it more and more.
Really? Sits food.
No, I don't know how far back. It's just feels like it's not the ghost, it's a memory, but it's like a religious man has been in here to do something at some point. Now I'm getting two trains of thought from it.
Okay.
One is either to get rid of something, try to get rid of something. The other thing is like there's been a body in here.
It's the fridge.
Yeah, because I see somebody going like, I keep seeing somebody go like that. But it's not a ghost or anything, it's a memory, but it just keeps pressing on me so much.
So you thought.
When you say that your thought is that they're there to do that, is there a reasoning beyond that? I.e., is there something you can see about them that gives you the idea that that's what they're doing?
Well, I just keep getting those images of a vicar. He's a tall man, and he's not old. He's got a beard and dark hair, and I just keep seeing him, like, you know, feeling that he's been in this house, and I just keep seeing him do that.
Right, okay.
And that's what I get. At first, I thought perhaps it was an exorcism type thing, but then this thing about this body being in here in a coffin, and perhaps him saying a prayer for whoever that was.
The reason I ask is I get the impression of a male energy somewhere behind between Ian and myself. And the impression I get from that, not that I can describe it particularly other than to say he's quite tall, is that I can see they're holding an open book.
Okay.
Is the focus bit, the focus of the image for me is that they've got this book open like this while standing. And I sense it's somewhere here towards the doorway.
Everything alright?
You alright, Tony?
I never feel the cold, and I've got a real cold going right the way down my back. And I never feel the cold ever.
No,
I
it
can see.
doesn't.
Never, ever. I sort of walk around in t-shirts even in this weather, don't I? And it's just like a real cold going right down my back.
So you can't see what the book, what the pages are?
No. It's not a very big book. Equally, it's not prayer book size,
especially it's any time, as I was saying to Kim, it's not like any time soon, it feels a way back.
We're sitting at the table to communicate with you. We come here to communicate with you, to see you, and to experience what you can do to let us know you're here. We'd like you to show yourselves in any way that you can. Be it-
Did you whisper then while you were talking?
Didn't hear anything.
Did you hear it, Kim?
I heard it.
Dean, you didn't talk, whisper or anything? did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't hear the whisper either.
Back
Aye.
on. Mark this point, voice recorder, go back last 30 seconds, 40 seconds, see if you can hear that.
Unless it was an exhale or inhale from me.
It sounded like a...
Is that it? Not that.
Okay.
It was in my... I heard, excuse me, in my ear,
All right.
or from that side.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on. Felt like I was poked in my right side.
Did you?
What about Joan?
No, I was saying to Graham earlier, I can see an elderly woman crochet blanket in the lap, purple and sort of turquoise squares.
Joan, if you are here and you can hear us, and this description makes some sense to you, please feel free to contact us and let us know you're here.
It's making me quite emotional.
Sort of feeling to getting around that emotion.
Just sad. Sure, really bad mobility. Got a walking stick. White hair.
Joan is waiting. Oh, what? She feels like she's waiting for someone in the kitchen by the window.
Okay.
Do you know what she's waiting for?
My thoughts are what she
Just
Someone said to me,
sound in the hallway. So
is she's waiting for someone to come back from the gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Dean, did you say there was a noise?
yeah, in the hallway.
What sort of noise?
Sounded like something dropping, like a coat or something.
I heard it. Heard it from you.
Like it fell off a hook.
Yeah, something similar. I heard something like that earlier, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out for that.
Joan, if you can hear my voice, please can you do something to let us know that you're here? I ask this in respect for you.
Who are you waiting for, Joan? Can you tell us? I assume it's a loved one. Which one is it?
I heard a female voice.
Did you?
I thought so. I don't know. Might have been some other, maybe some other external. Did you hear anything, Dean?
I didn't then.
Some other external noise, but I thought it was sort of female voice from the area of the kitchen. Yeah.
Who is it, Joan? Is it husband? Is it son? Did they ever actually come back? They didn't. The Second World War didn't come home.
I've just got that you.
You just
for
got
a
that?
Second.
You were just about to say that.
Mm.
She's waiting for someone to come home and they never did.
She is.
think that relates to the body in this room?
Unlikely.
Unlikely, because it might be.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You okay, Sally?
Mm.
Yeah? If you start feeling unwell or not here, shout and we can break what we're doing. It's not a problem. Or you're drifting off somewhere and not being able to tell us.
No, it's like someone's saying to you, like, she's upset because of the gate, where the gate was being shut. And
Right.
that's all. Don't know much, it's nothing.
Okay. Does that upset you, Joan? Is that another issue you're struggling to deal with? Please let us know.
Dean, just a thought.
Mm.
But would you be able to
Oh,
come in?
cold breeze across there then.
Would you be able to
Oh,
come in
that
here
might
in
be-
case
might be
it's
better.
preventing
Try again.
Joan from doing something in the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Could do. I'm keeping an eye on the hall because I keep hearing things up there.
Right?
Ooh.
That's all. Have a bit of a deep exhale. Just straighten up.
Joan, please can you make a noise for us? Something really definite.
Just to make everyone aware, around the table and Dean, there's something rather close to me that's trying to get in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm all right with it at the moment. I've got no idea what it is.
Looks like an aeroplane, like a...
Oh, what?
Like one of those planes you fly, throw it in the air.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Tony's chair, I think.
It was.
I also get the impression of, not related to the religious man, but there's a man at the top of the stairs. That's all I get, just a man standing at the top of the stairs.
If there's a man with us, are you the man who didn't come home? If we're right about that scenario. Maybe you did. Just not in the form that Joan was expecting. My left hand that Kim's holding is completely and utterly numb. There's nothing but a solid fist of pins and needles. And that might be just because of what we're doing.
I can feel an energy coming from Kim through my hand. It's almost like a little bit electric, to be honest.
It's almost like I haven't got a hand. I can't feel my hand. I can't feel Kim holding my hand. Can't feel the warmth of her hand or the touch or anything. It's like not there.
Tony, I've got similar, not quite so severe, but similar sensation in my left hand. Can't really feel yours particularly well.
Could it be because
Yeah,
my
but-
weight is pushing it onto the table? It's
Don't know.
because Kim's is doing the same to mine.
Could be.
Could it just be the way we're holding?
The only bit of yours I'm actually aware of is your thumb.
Because that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this has all gone numb.
Yeah.
Yes, what I've got here.
Okay. Maybe entirely natural.
Could be natural blood flow or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because I don't get the same feeling the other side with Tony's hand.
No.
I'm holding that slightly differently.
No, I think if you're underneath, you maybe get that. But
Round up round the table then, everyone okay? Kim, you alright?
Yeah.
Graham?
I'm fine.
Paula?
Yeah.
Tony? I'm fine. Ian?
eyes hurt.
Okay.
I'm fine.
side to me.
Just similarly from my right hand side, from Tony's direction.
Oh, it's very sudden then. Oh, it's very sudden, very sharp.
If it's Joan, and if that's her name, that's going to be a recent memory, so that's going to be checkable. Name-wise, what would you imagine?
Any more dead recorded from Tesla would be checkable too.
Why's your name Alfred?
Alfred.
What, to be here or against the list?
Against the list.
Oh, okay.
Alf.
If Jane's the old lady you think might be here, it's probably Joan who's waking Tony up. It's probably Joan shuffling around the kitchen when you're in the bathroom or in the lounge.
So I would logically and naturally say that Joan doesn't mind being around Tony, like likes him. Do you not hear that noise to your behind you?
By me?
Behind you, yeah.
Dean is sitting there.
I'm sitting here, but I
But you're
didn't
not
hear
sort of like
anything.
just like a snoring, a real heavy breathing.
All
I
right.
couldn't hear that.
No, I didn't hear that.
Might
Yeah,
be
hopefully it's picked up on the...
Hmm.
Yeah, callers. Dean, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
Any observations so far? From the outside?
Out in the hallway, there's
Mhm.
been about 3 or 4 clicks, something dropping, so there might be something in there that needs checking.
Somebody moved then?
I did.
Ear was shaking.
I just shook for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not actually cold.
Sorry, Dean.
Yeah, other than that, no, nothing at the moment. I do get a sense of there's some kind of energy, but
That's where the noise is coming from.
Whatever I had close earlier on that's backed away a little, I don't feel quite so uncomfortable with it.
It's my chair, I think. How long have we been going, Dean? Is it on the other thing?
1 second. About 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I want my hand back.
Does everyone feel have a break, shall we?
Yeah.
We break hands on the count of 3. And 1, 2, 3.
No, I did. I'm not looking.
Okay.
Right, actually,
Don't anyone go anywhere, we'll be back.
Dan,
Thank you for any attempts at communication or showing yourselves you've done so far.
would you like more later? That is dead. I think that's probably because I'm leaning on the
Yeah, it's
table,
exactly the flow, isn't it?
and then Kim's doing that.
Do you want it?
I think that's natural.
Yeah.
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 It's just,
Could be where
maybe we
you're
should
like
try a
that.
bit of that next time,
Maybe.
just so we don't get.
Yeah.
Right.
You okay? You were like miles away.
Yeah.
I thought you'd fallen asleep at one moment. I know.
No, so it's honestly there's a noise. It's like a brief behind, just in there. There's a noise there.
Yeah.
When it's on, when you're trying, just a noise there. And I'm, you know, I don't know.
You've
Just-
picked up things before, you
Yeah.
told me. Tony's picked up things before, not just here, previously, haven't you?
Premonition sometimes and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
they do come true.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
and dreams.
and dreams, yeah. So
Dreams, that's interesting. When I walked in
You hear that?
tonight,
Oh,
Really?
I got
Stop
the-
this.
I got the word dream.
Stopping.
So
I want to go back to try and find
I
that.
installed
Oh, yeah.
Whisper.
Yeah.
So,
dream. It's interesting.
Going up for the camera, I'm going to stop this as well as the camera at the same time, so the index, time index is exactly the same as the voice recording.
Yeah, it's just, you just need
3,
to be
2, 1,
to you.
stop.